There was bread upon the counter and a little butter left. There were 7 days before payday and no comfort in the math. I counted every coin twice. I moved the bills around as though a different order could make more money be found. The kitchen smelled of yesterday. The cabinets looked bare. I bowed my head above the table with no polished kind of prayer. Give us bread for the long week. Give us strength for what is due. Not a feast to make us careless, only what we'll carry through. Keep us grateful in the little, keep us honest in the need. God, provide the daily portion and protect us from our fear. A neighbor knocked that evening with a bag held in his hand. He said, "We bought too much this morning, maybe you could use some." There were apples, rice, and coffee. There was meat enough for two. No trumpet sounded from the ceiling. Still I knew where kindness grew. I nearly let my pride refuse it. I nearly said that we were fine. Then grace reminded me receiving can be holy in its time. Give us bread for the long week. Give us strength for what is due. Not a feast to make us careless, only what we'll carry through. Keep us grateful in the little, keep us honest in the need. God, provide the daily portion and protect us from our fear. The week was not made easy. There were problems every day, but each morning held a portion, and somehow we found a way. A ride when fuel was empty, a call when courage fell, a little work on Friday that arrived before the bill. I used to think provision had to overflow the room. Now I know it sometimes enters with just enough to make it through. Keep me from despising what is simple and sincere. Keep me from imagining that abundance proves you're near. You are present in the portion, you were present in the wait. You were present at the table when we bowed above one plate. You gave bread for the long week. You gave strength for what was due. Not a feast to make us careless, but enough to carry through. You kept gratitude from leaving. You kept fear outside the door. God, you gave the daily portion, and I learned to trust you more. There is bread upon the counter, and tomorrow's still unknown, but the hands that fed us yesterday will not leave us on our own. house stopped making noises. Somewhere close to 2:30. Even the old refrigerator seemed to leave me with the truth. I sat beside the bedroom doorway with a blanket on my knees, listening for an answer in the spaces between breaths. I had prayed the same few sentences until they lost their shape, then wondered whether heaven had grown tired of my mistakes. I could hear the neighbor's dog bark, then a truck beyond the hill. Small reminders that the world moved while my own life waited still. I thought prayer required language strong enough to rise above, but all I had was breathing and a need to still be loved. So I stopped searching for a phrase that sounded wise or brave, and let the quiet carry what my tired voice could not say. The quiet carried every word I never learned to speak. It carried all the trembling I mistook for being weak. It carried disappointment. It carried hidden fear, and laid them in the presence of the one already near. Nothing shook the window, no vision filled the room. The darkness stayed around me, and the clock continued through. But something in my breathing lost its hurried, sharpened pace, as though an unseen kindness had made room around my pain. I understood that listening does not always make a sound, and God can hold a wounded prayer before the words are found. The quiet carried every word I never learned to speak. It carried all the trembling I mistook for being weak. It carried disappointment. It carried hidden fear, and laid them in the presence of the one already near. Receive the prayer beneath the prayer, the ache beneath the name. The part of me still frightened that tomorrow stays the same. Receive the breath between the lines, the tears that will not start. I have nothing left to offer but an unprotected heart. The quiet carried every word I never learned to speak. It carried all the questions that it followed me for weeks. It carried my surrender through the stillness of the air, and taught me that your listening was already an answered prayer. I thought the silence meant absence. I thought I had been forgotten, but you were hearing the prayer before I knew how to pray it. Stay with me here. That is enough for now. I turned the sign to closed at 9:15. Counted every register and straightened every line. The street was nearly empty when I pulled the shutters down and climbed the narrow staircase to the room above the store. There was one bed by the radiator, one lamp beside the wall, and a list of things for morning long enough to fill the hall. I could hear the freezer humming through the floor beneath my feet. Every sound became a question about what the week would need. Had I ordered enough flour? Would the old machine survive? Would the customers keep coming? Could I keep this place alive? I had carried every answer from the counter to the room, as though rest would make me careless and concern could prevent doom. In the room above the store, I will set the business down. I am more than every purchase, I am more than every pound. Guard the doors I cannot watch now, hold the work I cannot do. God, the world can keep on turning while I sleep beneath your view. I removed my shoes in silence and sat down upon the bed. There were numbers in my notebook, there were numbers in my head. I closed the book before me, though the totals were not done, then placed both hands together and admitted I was worn. No worker can keep laboring without body, breath, and bone. No servant proves devotion by refusing to go home. In the room above the store, I will set the business down. I am more than every purchase, I am more than every pound. Guard the doors I cannot watch now, hold the work I cannot do. God, the world can keep on turning while I sleep beneath your view. in stopping. Bless the limit you designed. Teach me rest is not neglecting. Teach me stillness is not fear. You can tend what I have planted when my hands are nowhere near. In the room above the store, I finally set the business down. I remembered I was human, not the pillar of the town. You could guard the doors without me. You could hold what I could not do. And the world kept gently turning while I rested under you. The freezer hum below me. The street lights cross the floor. I close my eyes above the work in the room above the store. Dust lay on the hymnal, on the shelf above the chair. I had passed it every morning like it wasn't even there. Its cover had grown faded, its corners curled with age. There was coffee on the binding and a name upon the page. I opened near the middle where an old blue ribbon stayed, and found a line I once had circled on a more believing day. I remembered how I sang it with a voice that did not hide, before disappointment taught me to keep everything inside. I had blamed you for the waiting, I had blamed myself as well, then stopped entering the places where my honest questions dwelt. I thought returning meant explaining every month that I had gone, but the room held no demand, only one unfinished song. There is dust upon the hymnal, but the words are waiting still. There is distance in my spirit, but your mercy has not moved. I cannot sing the way I used to, I cannot make the old voice rise, but I can read one line before you and begin without disguise. I sounded out the first verse like a child who learns to read. Some words came without feeling, some found places underneath. I did not feel a mighty answer, I did not lose my doubt, but the silence felt less guarded when the first few notes came out. Perhaps returning is not running, perhaps it starts this slow, with one hand upon the pages and nowhere else to go. There is dust upon the hymnal, but the words are waiting still. There is distance in my spirit, but your mercy has not moved. I cannot sing the way I used to. I cannot make the old voice rise, but I can read one line before you and begin without disguise. Receive the faith that has grown quiet. Receive the questions that remain. Receive the man who wants to trust you but is frightened of the pain. Do not ask me to perform now. Do not hurry what is weak. Let the old song become shelter till my spirit learns to speak. There was dust upon the hymnal, but the promise waited still. There was distance in my spirit, but your mercy had not moved. I did not sing the way I used to. Still the words became my prayer. I began with one small sentence, and I found you waiting there. I left the hymnal open on the table by the chair. The dust had marked the silence, but it could not keep you there. I carry names inside my pocket, though no paper can be seen. Every person I keep worrying travels everywhere with me. There's my brother and his silence. There's my daughter and her doubt. There's a friend who stopped believing he would ever make it out. There's the neighbor with the diagnosis. There's the widow down the street. There's a young man looking for a job with worn-out Sunday shoes on his feet. I carry every conversation, every problem I can't mend, then lie awake imagining how each story's gonna end. But love was never meant to make me take the place that belongs to you. I can care without controlling. I can pray and still release. I'm taking out the names now, one by one from where they hide. I am laying them before you. I am leaving them beside. You can reach the rooms I can't enter. You can speak where I have failed. God, receive the ones I worry for. Your mercy will not fail. I have offered too much counsel. I have spoken out of fear. I have tried to force an answer before anyone could hear. Sometimes helping became hiding from the weakness of my trust. I believe that if I stopped once, everything would turn to dust. But you loved them before I knew them. You have watched each road they chose. There is nowhere they can wander that your faithful vision does not go. I am taking out the names now, one by one from where they hide. I am laying them You can reach the rooms I can't enter. You can speak where I have failed. God, receive the ones I worry for. Your mercy will not fail. For the one who will not answer, keep him safe until he does. For the one who feels forgotten, let her know she still is loved. For the one whose faith is fading, send a kindness I can't send. For the one who stands at crossroads, be the wisdom at the bend. And for me, Lord, teach surrender. When concern becomes control, let my prayers become a shelter, not a chain around their souls. I have taken out the names now, I have placed them in your care. I will love without pretending, I can follow everywhere. You can reach the rooms I can't enter. You can hold what I cannot. God, the names are in your keeping. They were never once forgot. My pocket feels much lighter, though I love them just the same. I will carry them in prayer now, not in fear, but in your name. One lamp in the kitchen, one cup beside the sink, rain leaning on the window, giving me too much to think. I left the radio playing just to hear another voice. The house has grown so quiet since silence made its choice. I used to feel you near me in every hymn I knew. Now every word feels farther before it reaches you. I don't know when the distance became this hard to cross. I only know I miss the man who prayed without getting lost. Meet me by this little table where the midnight shadows fall. I have no grand confession, just a heart too tired to call. Sit with me inside the quiet till the empty feeling leaves. Be the presence in kitchen, be the breath between my pleas. The rain kept tapping slowly, went like fingers on the glass. I found an old church bulletin from a Sunday long since past. There was writing in the margin in my own uneven hand: grace will come and find you where you no longer stand. I read it 3 times over, then closed my eyes and stayed. Maybe faith is sometimes nothing but refusing not to pray. Meet me by this little table where the midnight shadows fall. I have no grand confession, just a heart too tired to call. Sit with me inside the quiet till the empty feeling leaves. Be the presence in this kitchen, be the breath between my pleas. No angel shook the ceiling, no fire across the floor, but the room became less hollow than it had been before. The rain was still descending, the cup was still untouched, yet somewhere in the silence my lonely spirit softened. You met me by this little table where the midnight shadows fell, not with answers to each question, but with presence I could feel. You stayed with me inside the quiet till my breathing found release. You were present in the kitchen, you were nearer than my grief. One lamp in the kitchen, morning resting on the pane. I thought that I had lost you, but you were listening in the rain. Half a cup of courage, cooling by my hand. One call I had to make today, and no prepared command. I had written down the sentences, then crossed them out again. Every honest word looked dangerous, every silence looked like sin. I needed to admit the truth about the way I had been hurt, not to punish or accuse them, but to give the wound a word. The telephone sat waiting like a judge upon the wall. I prayed for something fearless, but no fearlessness would come. Then I sensed a quiet lesson: courage does not mean no fear. It can mean a shaken voice that chooses still to be sincere. Give me half a cup of courage, give me one unguarded line. Keep my words from turning bitter, keep my motive clean and kind. I do not need a perfect outcome, I do not need complete control. God, be present in the speaking and preserve my weary soul. The first few words came slowly, and the other voice grew still. I told them what had happened, I told them how I felt. There were pauses without answers, there were things we disagreed, but no anger crossed the boundary, and no one had to leave. The conversation ended without fixing every scar. Still the truth was on the table, and the hiding had grown small. Oh, give me half a cup of courage, give me one unguarded line. Keep my words from turning bitter, keep my motive clean and kind. I do not need a perfect outcome, I do not need complete control. God, be present in the speaking and preserve my weary soul. Teach me honesty with mercy, teach me boundaries without hate. Teach me how to speak before resentment has the chance to seal my fate. Let me listen without shrinking, let me answer without pride. Let the truth become a doorway, not a weapon or a wall. You gave half a cup of courage, you gave one unguarded line. You kept my words from turning bitter, you kept my motive kind. I did not get a perfect outcome, still I did not lose control. You were present in the speaking, and you guarded both our souls. Half a cup of coffee, cold beside my hand, but the call I feared for weeks was finally in the past. I buttoned up my Sunday shirt and polished both my shoes. Then stood before the hallway glass, rehearsing better news. I knew exactly what to answer when somebody asked, "You good?" tired smile. Look the way a strong man should. I shook their hands, I took my seat. I sang the words on cue, but every note felt heavier than anyone there knew. My collar felt a little tight, my shoulders would not rest. I brought my body into church, but left the truth inside my chest. Then the organ held one simple chord, and something in me moved. I heard no accusation, only room enough for truth. I'm tired of wearing Sunday clothes, all the wounds I never showed. Tired of making strength look easy when I'm running out below. Father, take this practiced answer, take the smile I cannot hold. Let me come without pretending. Let me stand before you whole. The preacher spoke of weary hands and bread for those in need. I've thought about the years I spent ignoring my own plea. I gave advice to everyone, I always found a way, but never gave myself permission to admit I could not pray. So I stayed behind when others left, while footsteps crossed the floor. No speech prepared, no proper words, just silence and an open door. I'm tired of wearing Sunday clothes, oh, wounds I never showed. Tired of making strength look easy when I'm running out below. Father, take this practice answer, take the smile I cannot hold. Let me come without pretending. Let me stand before you need my polished voice, you do not need a show. You already see the hidden places I'm afraid to let men know. You are not ashamed of weakness, you are not surprised by tears. You have waited without leaving through my proud and guarded years. So here is every honest sentence, here is all I could not say. I am tired, I need your kindness, I cannot carry one more day. I laid down my Sunday clothing and the weight beneath it too. Trying to look worthy and began to rest in you. Father, keep this heart from hiding when the old defenses grow. Let me come without pretending for you. winter, dressed in borrowed strength, and left in grace instead.